Have you ever wondered which brand of home theater to buy? Or do you actually need a dedicated area, or can you use a common space? Or once you figured all that out, how do you go about designing a home theater? Don't worry, today you're going to learn all of that from our elementary expert. What's up everyone, my name is Kritank and welcome to another episode of Elementary Experts where we educate you about many different industries. Today our elementary expert is Aditya, who's an audio-visual specialist since the last 14 years. So thank you so much Aditya for being part of our show today and joining us.
Thank you Kritank for having me here for this talk. I'm super excited to clear all your queries about creating the home theater of your dreams.
I've always wondered, why does somebody actually need a home theater in their home? You know, with the advancement in technology, isn't a TV or maybe a pair of basic speakers really good enough?
Well, Kritank, different forms of videos have got different format of audio embedded in them while recording. So to say, while a daily soap being telecast on television might just be recorded in a stereo format, or to say it in a simple language, a 2-channel for audio, where regular speakers can suffice, maybe your television or a pair of speakers. Whereas a movie has a surround sound audio and of late, a Dolby Atmos recording, which would require a proper 5.1 or 7.1 for surround sound, or a Dolby Atmos speakers to be added with the surround sound speakers.
So Aditya, now that we're talking about home theaters, I've always wondered, how does one go about choosing the right brand? So for example, the known ones like Sony, Samsung, JBL or Bose, do they have all kinds of offerings for us?
Not really. All the brands you said have different types of offerings. JBL and Bose do have more or less the complete range, while the offerings from Sony or Samsung actually aren't up to the mark in case someone is looking at high fidelity audio. Whereas Bose is a renowned brand in home and pro audio. I personally feel it's just a little overrated, as there are over 3,500 audiophile brands who offer similar or better spec speakers at much better pricing. Bose is a true example of right marketing strategy, which has instilled a strong brand recall value amongst its customers.
So now that we've got the brand kind of out of the way, is there a specific process that you recommend for designing a home theater?
Essentially, I'll say, Kritank, that there are about 7 steps that we follow when we design a home cinema. First thing first, I feel a customer should know about their budget. You should create a realistic budget for yourself and sign off on this before any design process has started. So knowing the budget is the primary thing. Second thing that we look up to when we go for a home theater designing is room dimensions. We look at the space that you have. If an existing room is to be converted, or look at your needs in terms of how many people will be seated. How do you want to be seated is again very important. Whether you're looking for cinema seats, you're looking for sofas or maybe day beds. As a family, you will like to use a space for multiple purposes. For an example, if it's your TV lounge, you would like to use it for a cinema for a given time, as well as double up the space when you have the guests in your home. You might just want the same space to be used as party and using the same set of speakers for playing that music for you. While on the contrary, if your family wishes to have a private cinema room, to have a more immersive experience like an actual cinema theater, a dedicated room makes a lot of sense. So this also plays a very important role. And the third thing that is important comes down to the equipments. Freeze the brand as per the auditioning that you do, and model of the equipments are really important, as well as the location of the equipment. Given then the communication and the controls are possible, we often place these systems outside of the room as well. Then next thing important about a dedicated home cinema would be wall acoustics and the sound isolation. How important is it to stop noise traveling out of the cinema room, and to what level you want it to stop? There might just be a child's bedroom above the home cinema. There might be parents' bedroom above the home cinema. Does all sound need to be stopped, or will some isolation be adequate? Fifth very important part is cinema design details. So as a homeowner, when you give us the chance of designing your home cinema, the fun actually begins at this stage. The use of 3D visualization software allows you to see in detail how your room will look like. You can have a look at the exact finishes that you will get in the room. And then most importantly, how the aesthetics of the room look like. This will include room treatments, speaker locations, and full detailing with electrical and construction. Next point important while designing a cinema, the point 6 is commencement of works. Once we have chosen the designs, we start the work. The home theater of your dream is now under construction. And the most important thing, once you finish it, it's time to hand over your home cinema to you. Once constructed, there's one last step. Before you are handed over the remote, make sure your home theater is programmed and performance tweaks are carried out for optimal sound and video. You can now enjoy your home theater.
So thank you so much, Aditya, for taking out time from your busy schedule and coming and enlightening us about home theaters. It really was awesome speaking with you.
Thank you so much, Kritank. It was indeed a pleasure for me to be with you on this. Thank you so much.
For our viewers here today, if you do have any questions about home theaters, do put them in the comment section below. And I'd like to remind you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Take care and bye for now. Thank you.